Part 6, behind the scenes of Porch Chronicles. Now, Saturday, Saturday, Friday night, I spent the night at Lynette's. Saturday, I made water. I went to the pool. We worked out. So I was constantly trying to figure out what I was going to do. So I'm like, I'm praying and, going by whatever needs to be done. So my ex had found, it's one of the dudes that worked at his job and knew somebody who had a place where you rent rooms. So he found him a place. So he had put his deposit down on a place. And, I was like, okay, good. He was like, what you going to do? I said, I don't know yet, but I'm still not going to go to no hotel room because I can't afford to spend no more money. I got to keep every dollar I can keep so I can try to go ahead and get me, find somewhere else to go, whatever. So he was like, okay. So he was like, you still got to make sure you let me know where you're going to be because I don't want you to try sleeping in that car. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that because I would be too afraid. So we made water, like I said, and this is one lady that always come to the pool. She don't follow me on our socials because she don't do social media, but she got the sweetest spirit. And we always hug and we talk about a lot of stuff when she come to the pool. So when she came, everything within me said, go ahead and talk to her and let her know what's going on. So her name is LW. She one of the women on the thank you video. And I told her what was going on. She was like, oh man. She was like, nah, you need to come to my place. She have a townhouse in DC. So she was like, come and stay with me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh Lord, so parking house. She was like, don't worry about it. It's really not that bad. So I went to her place that night. And honey, you talk about, I had a ball. She's sweet. She cooked and the food was so good. I almost wanted to smack her. It was so good. And the only biggest issue I have is she had the bathroom was all upstairs. So it was more than 20 steps to use the bathroom. But I slept on her couch that night. And it wasn't that bad. Because like I said, I do the gym a lot. I wasn't pushing my body, but my body was able to do so much more that I was learning. So I stayed there that night, and she stayed with me up till late, and we just sat and talked and sat and talked. She prayed with me. She was like, you need to call your family. And I was like, I'm not finna do that. I'm going to do this on my own. Like I said, all of the women in my circle was like, Karen. I was like, no, Karen has to do this on her own. So that was the second night. So Saturday night, I stayed with another gym mate, LW, and from then I said, okay, I got to make a plan because I got to get somewhere and be able to be safe and still not, spend a little bit of money that I still got left because I got to try to find somewhere to go. So I did. I spent the night on Lynette's couch Friday night and then LW's Saturday night. Those are two of my gym mates that go to the pool with me. So that is part 6, and I will be back and to do as much as I can. But these are hard to do because I'm putting them on all platforms. Y'all, please, if you don't mind, going to part 1 and sharing all of the ones that have parts to it because I really want to raise money for the shelter that I go to and sit with the ladies a lot. And I'm trying to get my certificate in counseling for. But yes, sir, I do love you, Porch Chronicles. Have a good rest of your day.